for is that Agbara itself. As I prayed, because that was at the beginning of the ministry, I was writing that script, and the Lord was speaking to me as I wrote the script. I get to a particular point in the ultimate power script as I was writing. The Lord spoke, because I got to that point I could not write further. I didn't know what to write again. Everything was blank, and I was praying. The next day the Lord spoke and said, promise me that you will give me the glory, and I will give you the remaining message. And I knelt down there. I said, Lord, take all the glory, give me the message. And so I finished the script. I did not know it was going to be something that is going to lock down the entire region when it is being broadcast. So when the movie came out, and it was being broadcast on many television stations, and there was artificial curfew, and it went viral. We were hungry. The entire ministry was hungry. But the Lord spoke to us to release the movie to all those marketers. Marketers were selling, about 5 marketers were selling the movie. But we were hungry. We went to one of them and said, give us some money now, because we were hungry. The entire ministry was hungry. We had no money. And the marketer said, Mount Zion, you now love money. But we saw him counting money. We saw people queuing to buy the movie. So I went back to God. I was hungry. I said, Lord, what is happening to us? The entire ministry, people were shouting, Mount Zion, Mount Zion, Mount Zion, but we were suffering. There was no money. Our children were eating corn because we planted corn. So the entire ministry feeding on corn for about 6 months. There was nothing else. But the movie was circulating everywhere. So I went to God and I said, Lord, what is happening? We need money. We are hungry. They are not giving us money. Why don't you bless us? Whenever we appear, Mount Zion, we are so famous. But we had no money. So the Lord now spoke to us and said, I never promised you to give you money with this movie, but I will give you name. When he says you, it means the ministry. So I will give the ministry name, but I never promise that I will make you rich through this one. And then the Lord now spoke and said, the more the message spread, the more you are blessed. That was the breakthrough for us. It broke down the spirit of materialism in us. It gave us another orientation, that the more your message spread, the more you are blessed.